In this video, you're going to learn how to create a pin on Pinterest and how to pin your content to your Pinterest profile. What's going on, everyone? This is Greg Kononenko. Thank you so much for checking out my video and my channel. If you like free traffic and if you like learning how to get traffic to your blog or website, then please subscribe to my channel. I regularly post new videos dedicated to making money online, blogging and traffic. And this way you can get notifications every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to also click that notification button to make sure that you actually get an alert when a new training video from me comes out. Now guys, this is one of the training videos in a whole series of videos about Pinterest traffic. You can get the whole course at caffeinatedblogger.com/Pinterest or just click the link in the description below. So thank you so much for checking it out. Really look forward to showing you the whole process. Let's get into it. Alright, so here I am inside one of my Pinterest accounts. This is an account that I use for testing and for actually showing people how to use Pinterest. And we're going to be showing a couple of different things. So one is, how do you actually pin on Pinterest? What is the process that you need to go through? How do you pin other people's content onto your Pinterest profile? As well as how to pin your own content on Pinterest, how to create pin images, all of that sort of good stuff. Okay, so first of all, let's just talk about boards for a second. Okay, so you probably already have a Pinterest account, and a Pinterest account needs to have boards. This is how you organize your content on Pinterest. As you can see, this profile, this test profile that I've got is called Get Leaner Today, and it's probably quite obviously in a health and wellness and weight loss niche, right? So for my boards, normally what you would do is you would create about 10 to 20 boards, and you will want to fill it out with content. It does not have to be your content. So initially, as you're first starting out, you can just pin other people's content onto your boards just to make sure that your content and your profile looks nice and complete. So what you would do to pin other people's content onto your boards, what you would do is you would essentially search for that content, and you can just search within Pinterest. You can type in something like best healthy recipes. And after you've done that, what you would do is you would find the pin that you want to store to your own boards. This process is also called repin, okay, or pinning other people's content onto your own boards. So you can repin these pins to your own boards by hitting this save button. So you can go like this, save, and then you would put it to one of your boards. So your boards are obviously coming up here. If you want to create a new board, you can do that by just hitting this little plus button and create a new board. But I'm just gonna save it to these healthy desserts, and you can see that now it says it's saved, and this pin is now pinned to one of my boards. All right, so that's kind of like the first part of the process. This way, what you would do with your profile is you would create approximately 10 boards, and then you can add other people's pin to these boards just to make them look nice and complete. After you've added several pins, so like for example, this healthy desserts board now contains 14 pins, you can organize it. Okay, so if you hit this edit button, you can give it a description, you can give it a name and so forth, you can give it a category, and you can actually change what is the cover of your pin profile. So you can, any of these pins that you've saved in here, you can make the cover image. So you will now notice that if I do that, then the cover image of this is now maple vanilla. Okay, so that's nice and easy. Now let's talk about for a second how to actually pin your own content onto your own profile. All right, and the difference of course is if you pin your own content, then people who find your pins on Pinterest, they will click whichever link you specify, and I'll explain to you in just a second what I mean. So let's just go through an example here. So to pin your own content onto Pinterest, what you would do is you would click this little plus button. That's one of the ways, okay? And you can say upload image. And when I go and upload image, it'll ask me to choose a pin image that I want to save. So with this example, I'm going to use this test website that I've got, this getleanertoday.com website. And on here, I've got a couple of articles that are done already. So for example, how to get leaner in 30 days without dieting, okay? And let's say, just for argument's sake, I wanted to drive traffic to my blog. So this would be the URL that I would want the traffic from Pinterest to come to. So what I will want to do here is I will want to create a pin image that nicely depicts what this article is about. and then I will want to insert this URL into that pin. So let's just go through this step by step, okay? So the free tool that I recommend for you guys to create your own pin images, just like the ones that you see on Pinterest everywhere, you know, those nice vertical ones, there is a free tool called Canva. It's awesome. I highly recommend that you grab Canva. It's free. You don't have to pay anything for Canva. And what you would do is, I've got basically like a ton of images here in my account already done, but you can just create a new design if you wanted to. It's pretty simple to do. So you just go create a design like this. And there's already actually a template here of Pinterest graphic, okay? But it's got the dimensions here of 735 pixels by 1102. You can totally use that. That's completely fine. Let's go through the example here. You can also create your own. If you wanted your pin to be 500 by 750, for example, which is one of the recommended sizes, or 1500 by 1000, you can do that as well. Just use custom dimensions, and then it'll ask you, you know, what's the size that you want to create, so you can do that as well. But we can just go with this Pinterest graphic here, okay, this standard template. And the good thing is that Canva actually offers you a ton of different kind of templates that you can use here. And a lot of them are free. You'll notice that a lot of them are free. So wherever it says free, you can just use that layout and change a few things on it. Or you can create your own from scratch, then obviously that's free as well. But if you wanted to use one of the pre-made layouts, then what you would do is you would just hit that, okay, and then you can amend things and you can put your own elements and so forth. But I will just show you kind of what I normally do, all right, with my pin images. So the pin image that I will want to create would be how to get leaner in 30 days without dieting. And what I normally do is I like to have a nice background image. So what I would do is I would put in something like diet, and then you can see that there are a lot of images here that are free to use. All right, so let's see if there is a nice vertical one. I can't see any vertical ones, but this one will probably do. I'm just looking for something that's approximately the same color and not sort of all different kind of colors. So this one will be fine. Okay, and then I just make it overtake the whole pin like this. Then what I do is I go filter and I apply a blur. So I hit advanced options and then I just blur it. All right, so that it becomes kind of blurry like this. So you can see that it's a strawberry, but also it doesn't overtake the screen, okay? And then what I would do is I would normally put in a shape of some sort. And I would perhaps use this one. Wait, just see. I want one that's actually filled inside with something else, with some other color. So we can use probably this. Okay. So you can do that, and then you can change the colors. For example, you can make it to be red, or you can make it to be white as well, and you can make the inside. So these two colors control everything inside here. So you can click this one and make it white, and then you can click this one and make it kind of red like this. Okay, and then you can apply text, and your text, there are a lot of pre-made text templates which you can obviously use as well, or you can just create your own from scratch, but I might just use one of these ones. I quite like this text. So let's move this one here. Let's make it like that so that it all fits nicely. And then let's just go back again. So how to get leaner in 30 days without dieting. All right, so how to get leaner in 30 days without dieting. So that's what we want to put. This looks a bit too big, so let's just make it perhaps 48, or I'm just going to type in 50 like this. So that actually fits in pretty well, and I can just make it aligned like this, and then I can make it any color I want. So let's just play with colors a little bit. How does green look? Green looks terrible. How about black? Black actually looks quite good. Let me just see if I can make this one maybe pink. No, that doesn't look very good. So maybe I'll make this one white. How does that look? Leaner. Okay, in 30 days without dieting. Okay, I reckon that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? How to get leaner without dieting sort of stands out because it's white. All right, and there we go. That's our pin image done. That's all you need to do. You can see that this is very simple. Obviously, you can get a lot more advanced. You can spend a lot of time on it if you want to. I'm just giving you one of the ways, sort of showing you the basics. Then you can go and get to the advanced level yourselves if you want to. All right, so what do you do now with this? What you do is you need to download this, and you can choose a PNG or JPEG. Just go with PNG if unsure. And that will prepare the actual image for you so that you can then upload it to Pinterest. So this is how you create your own pins. Okay, and I'm just going to save it onto my desktop as that. And then let's come back here. What we started from, we need to upload, right? We need to upload image like this, and then it will give us an opportunity to do this. So so that's our image. So I just found that image and I'm uploading that image. Destination URL. So this is very important. This is where you want the traffic to go to. So when other people see your pin on Pinterest, or when you save it to group boards, or when you save it to, if you're following my group board strategy, then basically if you save it to group boards, then whenever someone clicks on your pin, this URL will determine where they go to. And by the way, guys, this can be your affiliate link, your CPA link, this can be your blog, this can be anything that you possibly want because you control this URL. So you just take that and you just insert it, because in this example we are driving the traffic back to our blog, right? But this can be your affiliate link if you want to. And you hit continue. And now it says choose board where you want this to go to. So you can now pin this to one of the boards that you have created. Now, if you're following my strategy, then you will want to pin it to bestofgetleanertoday.com, because that's from where we're going to be pinning our content to the group boards. Okay, but if you've got your own setup, then that's totally fine as well. You can just create a new board, for example, dedicated to dieting. You can choose it. You can choose more than one board, by the way. You can save this to more than one board as well. Just go through this process a couple of times. And then this way you will be able to save it to more than one board as well. And guess what? Whenever someone types in how to get leaner into Pinterest, they will have a pretty good chance of discovering your pin. That's how you get the traffic from Pinterest. And that's even without going into the whole group board strategy. Okay? So if someone types in like this, how to get, you'll see the predictive search here, how to get leaner. See how to get leaner. You can get a lot of traffic from these searches on Pinterest as well. Obviously your pin is not going to come up immediately, but as it gets popularity and so forth, you do have a really good chance of getting that traffic. And then if you watch my next video, by the way, you can grab the full course at caffeinatedblogger.com/Pinterest. Okay, if you get the full course, then I'm going to show you how to put these pins that you create into group boards with 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 followers and so on, so that you can instantly tap in to all of those tens of thousands of followers on the group boards, and you can get almost instant traffic like this. As soon as you put your pin into those group boards, you're actually going to be starting to see the traffic come back to your website or to any URL that you want. All right, guys, so I'm hoping that this is useful and you've learned something. Well, that's basically it. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel. Just click that little bell button to make sure that you get notified about my future releases. I put out regular videos which are completely free of charge on my channel, Caffeinated Blogger, that are dedicated to traffic generation, blogging, making money online, and everything related to that. So you hopefully will find my content interesting and useful. Now, so hit that subscribe button, and also here are a few, over there are a few more suggested videos for you guys to watch. Okay, so like the next videos in this series and some other videos that will help you. So please check them out as well. Thank you very, very much for watching. This is Greg Kononenko, the Caffeinated Blogger, and I look forward to seeing you around YouTube. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.